Look at her, the Vixen.
Okay.
Stunning.
She does look great there.
I mean, really good. Now, Vixen was a polarizing character on the show. She did come in with the words, "I'm here to fight."
She did. She did.
What did you think of her time on the show and how she came across? And did you think that was true to reality? Do you think it was hyped up? What do you think?
It was true to reality. I hope she's very proud of what she did, because she did bring awareness to a situation that needed to have light shined on it. Mm-hmm. I gravitated towards her during the show because I knew exactly who she was. And she did not apologize for who she was. And I knew that through her honesty that I found a friend. When you're on that show, you don't know who people really are, because a lot of people hide who they are and they're not true to who they are. I knew exactly who that bitch was because she said from day one, she was there to fight. And she let me know who she was. And I was like, all right, I know who you are, so now I with you. Everyone else, I was like, you need to show me who you are so that I know if you are a person that I can with.
Right.
And I found a good friend in her because I know who she is.
What's something fun about the Vixen? We got a lot of drama from the Vixen, but she, I bet, has a great sense of humor. She probably has some good kiki. What's something that was fun about Vixen that we didn't get to see?
I learned with her, especially off the show, she is a party girl just like me. That girl likes to party. She knows. I was in Chicago and we had a wonderful time on the dance floor, and I got to see her let her hair down and act a fool, and I was like, oh, now this is really my sister. I love her.
And that was the same night that you punched people in the face for throwing a drink on her.
No, that was in New York. That was in New York.
Oh, that was in New York.
That's when I knew she was my sister too.
Right. Because you could party down.
I hope she knows that that's when she should have known that I was her sister. Because I had her back.
If you missed that story, you gotta go on the Hey Qween Patreon to the questions from Reddit, because Mayhem spells major on that, honey. All right, look at all. Monet Exchange. I personally love this look. I love the janitor lady glamour throwdown, rip away, tear away reveal.
Oh yeah.
I love a New York queen. I love the New York style. I think she's great. What are your thoughts on Monet?
A class act. She definitely, I knew of her before I got there. I was happy to see her there because I'm a fan of hers, first and foremost.
And she was a stan of you, too.
Yes.
She said that multiple times.
She let me know. She let me have it. She's like, I've sent you friend requests and you have never accepted them. But now we're friends on Facebook, finally. I made sure I deleted someone so I could have her. But I'm a huge fan of hers because she's an amazing talent and she's beautiful. Beautiful. And funny. Every time I would see her, we have a little running joke. Every time I see her, I'm like, when you're done with that, let me borrow it. Because I love her style. Her style is really good.
Now, did you mean to throw her a little shade when you said that you did not believe in gimmicks? When you had to battle her?
It was not shade. It's just a fact.
Right.
Just like Monique, facts are facts. Facts are facts. That's just not my style. It's not my style, but that's what the fans of the show like to see, and it gives good TV, and I commend her for it because she was able to do something that I wasn't willing to do, and it got her to the next level.
And that's almost all that matters on that competition, sweetie. Yeah. All right, look at her. Monique Hart. Now, we talked about on the main show, there was a little friction with her where she called you out for something, for chatting about her.
A fan told her that I was talking shit about her.
Right, because you were talking about her you just said that she had to work extra hard.
She did. She did. She had to work, and she told the world.
She did.
She told the world that she didn't have the money to do this, and it was a struggle for her. And it was a struggle for all of us because not all of us are rich. We ain't got Bianca money yet, so like I understood where she was coming from, but like I said that night that the fan took it and gave it to her, I was just like, hey, yeah, she wasn't prepared. She wasn't prepared like the rest of us, and it sucked because for someone who worked so hard to get there and was ready to go and got sent home, it sucked to see someone that was like struggling to make sure that they were still there, you know. So
Right.
it came from a place. It came from a place of love,
Right.
but it also came from a place of like, I'm just gonna be real with you and just be honest and be like, yeah, it did bother me that someone made it further than me that was not really strongly ready for the competition.
You were like, I had this made in Milan and rushed to me,
was like,
and you made that skirt right before the show.
And I was like, you know, but hey, she made it.
That is what it
She
is,
made it.
I guess.
It is what
yeah.
it is. So.
And she sure has a great turn of catchphrase, doesn't she?
Debate, honey. Facts are facts. So.
All right, look at
Eureka.
Eureka Harem.
Look at her.
Now, there's been a lot of chittery chat,
Ow.
That, and I heard it from several girls at DragCon in our interviews with them.
Yes.
And the internet has been about it. Do you think that Eureka had an unfair advantage coming back to the show, and was she treated specially on the set?
I will be honest, and I will say, when you have been on the show before and you come back as a returning guest on the show, you do have an advantage. Even though
Right.
people say that you might not, you do.
You know what to expect.
You know what to expect, because here's the difference. She may have not known what the challenges were going to be, and that's where you as an artist and as a person in a competition, that's when you have to go work.
Right.
But she was put in this pressure cooker before. All of us had this experience for the first time.
Right.
So the nerves, the anxiety, the stress is more concentrated on someone who has not experienced it than someone who's already been through it.
Right.
So she knew how to play the game a little bit more than with the rest of us.
Yeah. Did you think, what did you think of the drama with her and Vixen that was on and on? I know you tried to make peace, but it kept going.
It kept going. However, I feel like, it's just me, this is how I feel.
Okay.
I feel like people know how to continue to have camera time.
Aha!
So instead of me in my perfect world, I'm like, oh, let's all be happy. Let's just all just be friends. This is an opportunity for these girls to continue to have an issue that will give them more time on the show. I didn't think about that at that time.
Maybe that was one of the unfair advantages, sweetie, that she knew.
But she knew, the more you give of drama, the longer you stay.
Aha. All right, last but not least.
Oh God, who is this gonna be?
It's the traditional end of everything. Look at her, Vanjie.
Miss
Vanjie. Now, that's for a girl who spent 10 years trying to get on the show. That's a bitch right there. The
kick in the fucking
kick in the teeth, and the kick in the tits, and the kick in the pussy.
You could have curbed me, bitch. I would have never thought the girl that went home first
Right.
would be the superstar of the season.
Exactly.
Bitch, I said, look, if all I had to do, I left the show and I was trying to be the sweetheart. What camera I need to look in? Which
Right
one?
in there.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
I was trying to be the good, wholesome Christian woman I was. I was like, you know what? This is a moment where I need to teach the world. You are all beautiful. Don't you let nobody tell you different. I thought that was gonna be something that everyone's like, wow, she is such a beautiful spirit. This is amazing. Bitch, all I had to do was say my name 3 times. I was like, that was some Bloody Mary bullshit. She is with the Illuminati, or she has made a deal with the devil, because honey, that bitch was speaking spells and it worked.
Right.
The world is saying Vanjie now.
Yes, they are.
Even the straight folks at the gym is saying Vanjie now.
Wow.
I'm like, I just can't. I actually saw a porn star open up his butthole and he was saying Vanjie, and I was like, what the is happening?
Wow. Now,
even in porn.
You were there during the infamous Vanjie. How many times did it really get uttered?
Just that.
Oh, just that? Because I heard it was like 10 times and they cut it down.
No, whoever said that's a lie.
Okay.
No, it was like 3 times. And when she was doing it, like we were all clapping for her. We're like, oh, yay.
Right.
But I knew when it happened, I was like, oh, fuck. this is something. This is something. Because Rue was sitting there and she was very perturbed. She was just like, what the f? And was just laughing. And I'm like, oh, shit, she's laughing.
She loves it.
She loves it. A star has been born.
Right.
It's like, I was trying to make people cry. No, I should have been making Rue laugh. That's what I should have done.
I mean, because that's like the best thing you could ever have happen. Not even have to go through any of the drama.
No, show up for day one, go home, get to have all the perks at home.
Right.
This bitch was while the rest of us is stressed the out. I love her though. That's my sister. Seriously, that out of everything that's happened from the show, I gained a good friend out of that bitch.
Yeah. What's something we don't know? Because we only know 3 things about Miss Vanjie, right?
Three whole things.
We know Vanjie, and we know Vanjie, and then we also know Miss Vanjie. What's something that we don't know, or some fun you've had with Miss Vanjie?
That bitch, one morning, because we have the same manager, she came in, I was staying there, and she was staying there at his place. She came into the bedroom, and I was doing my live video, and I was butt-ass naked. And this bitch walks in, and I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, this bitch is seeing me naked. And I was like, but you know what? She cute, though. We could make this happen.
Oh.
We could kai real quick. Let me just hang up on my fans real quick. But no, she's fun as we always have a good laugh. Whenever I'm around her, we have a good time.
And what do you think? Do you think we'll see Vanjie on Drag Race again?
Oh my God. If she is not on Drag Race again, then that is a travesty because the fans love her.
Yeah.
And we want, I as a fan of hers, I want to see and learn more of her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Vanjie.
Yeah.
Vanjie, Miss Vanjie. Well, Miss Mayhem, I love you.
I love you.
You are just so talented, so sweet. We're so happy that the world is seeing what we already knew, that you are a star, sweetie.
Thank you, thank you.
Give it up for Mayhem Miller. Thank you, Lady Red. You look gorgeous with your diamonds.
Thank you.
Let this be an inspiration that your season of Drag Race is coming soon, sweetie.
Don't stop, bitch. Keep doing it.
And Erica, I'm making you audition too.
Ooh.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching the entire season of Hey Qween and Look at Her. I want to shout out to my entire Hey Qween team. Everybody who worked so hard to create the show. Give it up for yourselves. Yes. And to our audience, we love you. We'll see you next season on Hey Qween and Look at Her. See ya. Bye, baby. And hit it. Look at her. I'll draw it and work it and turn it up. And give it to them, Mayhem. She's giving it, she's serving it, she's looking at her. Bye, everybody. Bye, camera. Fly away, camera. Hello, children.